Dallas Cowboys considering historic trade of Micah Parsons to New England Patriots. Full 10,000 character analysis. March 26, 2025. The NFL world stands on the brink of a seismic shift as the Dallas Cowboys seriously contemplate trading defensive cornerstone Micah Parsons to the New England Patriots. This potential blockbuster deal would send shockwaves through the league and fundamentally alter both franchises' trajectories for years to come. At the heart of these discussions lies a complex financial calculus. Parsons, entering the fifth year, option of his rookie contract at $24 million for 2025, is due for an extension that would likely res at the linebacker market. Early projections suggest this new deal could exceed $24 million for 2025, is due for an extension that would likely ease at the linebacker market. Early projections suggest this new deal could exceed $35 million annually, a staggering figure that would consume approximately 15% of Dallas's salary cap. This comes as the Cowboys face simultaneous contract negotiations with quarterback Dak Prescott and wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, creating an unsustainable financial trifecta for a team currently holding just $18 million in effective cap space. The proposed trade framework would send Parsons to New England in exchange for a substantial package, including the Patriots' 2025 first-round pick, 4th overall, their 2025 second-round selection, 38th overall, a 2025 fifth-round pick, 144th overall, an unprotected 2026 first-round pick, a 2027 third-round selection, and a 2025 seventh-round pick, 231st overall. This haul represents one of the richest trade packages in recent memory for a defensive player. For the Patriots, this represents a franchise-defining opportunity. With an NFL-leading $80 million in cap space, New England possesses unique flexibility to absorb Parsons' contract demands while still addressing other roster needs. The move would instantly transform their defense, pairing Parsons with veteran edge rusher Matthew Judon to create what could become the league's most formidable pass rush. New head coach Jared Mayo, a former linebacker himself, would gain a versatile defensive centerpiece capable of lining up at multiple positions and wreaking havoc in multiple schemes. From Dallas' perspective, this potential trade offers both financial relief and strategic repositioning. The 4th overall pick in this year's draft presents several intriguing possibilities. The Cowboys could target Parsons' direct replacement with elite edge rushing prospects like Dallas Turner or Jared Verse likely available at that spot. Alternatively, they might select a blue-chip offensive weapon like Colorado's Travis Hunter to pair with CeeDee Lamb, or even package picks to move up for a quarterback should they contemplate a future beyond Dak Prescott. The additional draft capital would provide Dallas with uncommon flexibility. 2 first-round picks in 2025, their own and New England's, plus another in 2026 would allow the Cowboys to execute a partial roster reset while remaining competitive, an approach that aligns with owner Jerry Jones's recent comments about balancing championship aspirations with fiscal responsibility. The second-round selection could address immediate needs at offensive line or secondary, while the later round picks offer opportunities to bolster depth. Parsons' on-field production makes this potential trade particularly controversial. Since entering the league in 2021, he ranks among the NFL's most dominant defenders, second in sacks, 52.5, first in QB hits, 112, third in tackles for loss, 63, first in pass rush win rate, 28.7%, and tied for 5th in forced fumbles, 9. His unique ability to generate pressure from multiple alignments has been the foundation of Dallas's defensive success. However, sources indicate some organizational fatigue with Parsons' growing media presence and podcast commentary, which has occasionally created distractions. While his talent is undeniable, questions persist about whether his outspoken personality meshes with the traditional Cowboys culture Jones has long promoted. For New England, acquiring Parsons would mark a dramatic acceleration of their rebuilding timeline. After several lean years post-Tom Brady, landing a player of Parsons' caliber would instantly energize a fan base craving star power. Defensive coordinator DeMarcus Covington would gain a chess piece capable of transforming the entire unit, while the Patriots' abundant cap space allows them to make Parsons the NFL's highest-paid defender without compromising other roster needs. The broader implications for both divisions would be profound. In the NFC East, Philadelphia and New York would benefit from Parsons' departure, potentially altering the division's balance of power. Washington might view this as an opportunity to fast-track their own resurgence. In the AFC East, Buffalo and Miami would suddenly face the daunting prospect of game planning against Parsons twice annually, potentially reshaping their offseason strategies. Cowboys fans are understandably polarized. One camp argues no compensation could justify trading a generational talent like Parsons, whose individual brilliance has bailed out the defense countless times. Others see this as an opportunity to retool the roster more sustainably, avoiding the cap pitfalls that have plagued Dallas in recent years. The coming days will reveal whether these discussions progress beyond the exploratory phase, but one certainty remains. If completed, this trade would stand as one of the most significant transactions in recent NFL history, with reverberations felt across the league for years to come. The Cowboys would need to completely reimagine their defensive identity without Parsons, while the Patriots would instantly regain relevance in the AFC playoff picture. For Micah Parsons himself, it would represent both the end of an era in Dallas and the beginning of a new challenge in New England. As negotiations continue, all eyes remain on both front offices to see if they'll pull the trigger on this franchise-altering deal that could reshape the NFL's competitive landscape for the foreseeable future. The Dallas Cowboys are heading into a new stage of the organization next season under the leadership of first-year head coach Brian Schottenheimer. Dallas finished the season with a 7-10 record, leading to the decision to promote Schottenheimer from within the staff and part ways with Mike McCarthy as the Cowboys look to revamp their roster in the 2025 offseason, preparing themselves for a bounce-back year and a potential run in the playoffs. Free agency additions should be a priority. In a recent free agency prediction article by Daniel Valente and Brendan Deeg at The Score, the Cowboys were predicted to sign one-time Pro Bowl wide receiver Tyler Lockett. Lockett played 10 seasons with the Seattle Seahawks before being released by the organization in the 2025 offseason. Last season, Lockett posted 2 touchdowns and 600 yards on 49 receptions. If the Cowboys were to sign Lockett, he would be playing alongside some elite talent in Dallas, such as quarterback Dak Prescott and wide receiver CeeDee Lamb. The Cowboys seem to consistently have the talent to compete for an NFC championship and potentially a Super Bowl, but they have struggled in the postseason during the Prescott era. The addition of a veteran like Lockett could certainly help the Cowboys take one step closer to their title hopes.